Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Let's jump right into this. We're going to get started on my Salsa Verde. So we're going to get these Tomatillos washed because they have like this really weird sticky residue on there, and you want to make sure that's washed off completely. I'm also going to be using jalapenos, habanero, and a few cloves of garlic. Oh, also, I'm going to be using a quarter of an onion. I'm going to be using a bunch of other things like lime, seasonings, and then Chipotle Adobo. The salsa came out phenomenal. We're going to be roasting our tomatillos and the rest of our ingredients. So you want to make sure that it's nice and charred and make sure that you cook it until it's soft, and then you want to put them into the blender. That way it can steam and it can release its juices. Make sure you have a covering over that. I cannot stress that enough. And then also with the garlic that's off to the right, only cook that for about 1 to 2 minutes at the most because you do not want it to burn. Steaming the ingredients and having it release its juices creates more flavor, and then you don't have to put water or anything like that, because a lot of people put water in their salsa. I don't like to do that. I feel like it just waters it down. And we're going to use 1 bush of cilantro. I know you saw 2 limes right there, but I actually used 3. And then I have a bunch of seasonings, and then I have my Chipotle Adobo. I use 2 of those peppers that are in the can of Chipotle Adobo, and then I also use a little bit of the sauce as well. I can't stress this enough. Let your salsa sit for about 30-35 minutes in the fridge. All the flavors just combine together, and it is so good. So now we're gonna get started on our onions and cilantro. So it's chopped onions, chopped cilantro, some lime juice, and then some salt as well. I will have the measurements for everything down below in the description box. Now we're gonna get started on that avocado-mango salsa, or mango avocado salsa. It is so good, guys. So I use mango, avocado, and then I'll also use cabbage, some lime juice, and some salt. Do not judge me, but I dropped my avocado thinking that I put it in the bowl. Yep. It's a new knife. It's very slippery. But, you know, I guess it's slippery when wet, I suppose. Now we're gonna get started on our chicken breast. I butterflied this chicken because these breasts were a bit on the thicker side. You totally don't have to, but that was just my method. I also seasoned this chicken with lots of spices, some herbs, well, thyme, specifically oregano, and Italian seasonings. It was so good. Oh, and also garlic. And yes, guys, I switched my gloves. I did not use the same gloves, so don't come for me in the comments. And once you're done mixing everything together, you want to leave it off to the side in the fridge. Now we're about to get started on our tortillas. So I made some homemade tortillas, guys. It was so good. So we're going to use masa, or is it matzo? I don't really remember. And then you want to get a cup of water. You want to mix it together till it all comes together into like one ball. You don't want to use too much water. Just add as you go. And then you want to make little balls. Little balls. And then just set them off to the side. Once you're done making your little balls, you want to get a tortilla press. So make sure when you use the tortilla press that you use parchment paper and you add a little bit of non-stick spray because these tortillas will stick. They are very sticky, that's for sure. You don't have to do this, but I rolled mine out because they were a little thick for my liking. I usually like my tortillas a little bit thinner. And then I went for I went for the little street taco type deal. And whenever it breaks, you could just repress it again. And then you guys didn't see this, but I also cooked these in a little bit of oil, and then I also made my own chips as well with the leftover tortillas that I pressed. And I just cut those into triangles and I fried those as well. And then we're gonna get started on our chicken. This chicken was so good. You guys have no idea. Oh my goodness. You see that char right there? Oh my God. And then once you flip it, you wanna add some lime juice and then let it cook for about a couple more minutes and then let it rest. Another thing you guys didn't see because my camera got full, also chopped my chicken as well. I cut it into cubes. You didn't see the cutting process, but yeah, there you go. And then there you are, guys. This meal was so good. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate you guys. See you next time.